What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the boxing clinic. One time for the one time midday grind. Gonna get into another important video after this, but talk about Kovalev and his Kovalev Knights, Kovalites, his fan base or whatever, and him making excuses, and truly, if you feel like you won the fight. Why make all these excuses? I felt like I won the fight, and I felt the judges gave me, didn't give me a fair shake. But I know he got a rematch clause, and I'm just going to go ahead and prove it. I don't have to make 1,000 excuses why I lost, because all those excuses that you are saying that you are saying why you lost are basically confessions on why you really lost. You're indicting yourself on why you lost, and why you came up short. So in your mind, you really lost. And like an analogy using a boxing fight, where Montel Griffin was working Roy Jones most of that fight. It was very competitive. It was more of a competitive fight than Roy Jones had been in to that point in his career. And maybe some people had Montel Griffin up a lot. And Roy Jones started to come on hot. And Eddie Fudge is one of the great trainers of all time. He had Montel Griffin prepared for Roy. And then Roy got hit with the foul shot and lost the fight. Roy trained hard for the rematch and obliterated him, and he let all his emotions out. If you beat me, you beat me. I'm just gonna come back and whoop your ass. But you can't steal it from me. He said, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm pound for pound #1. Famous phrase. Paraphrase. But that's all Kovalev got to do. I don't want to hear this from his fans. Well, he knocked Andre Ward down. He knocked Andre Ward down, man. He came forward. He made the fight. He was aggressive. But when he knocked Andre Ward down, when he knocked down in boxing like that, he was really hurt. They should just stop the fight. His corner should have threw the towel, and the ref should have stopped it. Then we wouldn't be here talking about it, man. But he knocked him down. That's all I was fucking hearing about the knockdown. Knockdown don't win fights. Help you win a fight, but it don't win a fight. And for all three judges that scored the same, come out with the same, outcome with him winning, Andre Ward, what's the point of crying? All these fans are making these excuses. Well, they was favoring Andre Ward. HBO, they wanted him to win. The whole leading talks up to that fight, it was about HBO preferencing Sergey Kovalev winning to usher in this new European invasion that they've been pushing on HBO now. Let's keep it frank. Let's keep it real. No disrespect, but that's what a lot of people was feeling, that Andre Ward wouldn't get a fair shake on the cards. He was behind a couple points before the first bell even rang, because HBO, like Kovalev, he was more exciting. His hand was knocking out everybody. But these fans, they don't want to, they want to make the same excuses as King Kovalev was making, the king of excuses. Oh, I ran out of gas. Why did you run out of gas? Because Andre Ward was hitting you to the body. The body shot slowed you down. You was looking for the one punch, thought you could knock him out, didn't know how to cut the ring off. Go back to the drawing board in the rematch. You can prove your worth. Then you can let the emotions out and say what you did wrong, or where you felt like you went wrong, or what were the excuses you had then. But crying up to the lead of the fight is not helping the promotion for the fight, and it's making you look like you got bitch tendencies, which you are. You're a mentally fragile man. He's in the same mode as that Matisse, machine type shit, Golovkin, where people think they're Billy Badass, and the character that they persuade, but they personify as, is really them. When in actuality, they're very mentally fragile. They just haven't had the resistance in their career. And Kovalev hasn't fought a murderous row of opponents, not by design. He's fought whoever it is, the division was dead. But now, when he finally found somebody that he can hit and knock down and get up and whoop his ass, now he's shook. He's mentally fragile. And most of the same fans, were telling people to shut up about Danny Jacobs getting robbed versus Triple G. who felt that way. I thought it was a close fight. I scored it for Jacobs, but I had no problem with Golovkin winning when thinking about it. But these the same fans that telling Jacobs fans, shut up and just deal with it. You know, take your loss like a man. But the same Kovalev fans that's crying, defending Kovalev, talking about this is the worst robbery ever and all this shit. Don't know how to score a fight. So, we'll see next Saturday if he can whip that ass. We gone.